morning, Geek Pit. Welcome to Geeking Out with the Metal Geek. I'm your host, the Metal Geek. And what a morning it is this morning. Oh my God. Who is up bright and early to watch Elimination Chamber this morning? What a show from Australia. And, we are officially on the road to 1,000 subs. We're almost there, the halfway stretch. I'll try to get there by WrestleMania 75, but I'm not going to make any guarantees. We're almost there. So what an amazing card for Elimination Chamber this morning, actually from Perth, Australia. So I got one thing before we go and get started. I'm doing a campaign, so I'm here to make casting great again. So please hit that QR code. Make sure you subscribe. Help me out. And so not only that, I am also campaigning Vote for Metal Geek. I'm be giving out stickers. So if you're in the area and you reach out and you see me, I'll be giving out stickers. So I got a couple of different ones. I got You're the Geek. I got Vote for Geek and Make Podcasting Great Again. So if you're in that area, make sure you stop by and say hi. So without further ado, let's get the ball rolling with Elimination Chamber, which was this morning at 5 a.m. I don't think a lot of us were. Some of us were probably up, but what an amazing show it was. So let's get the ball rolling. That before we get started, that there was actually a little bit of an issue. Actually, I don't know how true this is. I want to speak a little bit about this, but actually, the ship was actually they're saying it was commandeered by pirates. I don't know how true this is because shouldn't WWE have their stuff in storage containers? So that's all I'm saying right now. I just think it was a pretty. I don't know if it was true. I don't know what to believe with this, or it's just speculation at this point that they were commandeered. The Elimination Chamber almost never actually made it to Perth, Australia this morning because of the pirates. So, but it was there, it made it. So that, and the other storyline that they're going to go with is that R-Truth almost he didn't even make the show because he ended up actually in Austria instead of Australia. So, another couple of things that would happen this morning. We had a really nice kickoff match. It was the Kabuki Warriors defending their titles against Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. I felt this match, considering it was a bad placement, because I feel Indy should have been a little bit on the card just because she's Australian and she would have gotten that better reaction if it wasn't on a kickoff match. I think they could have done something a little bit more different. But they could have put that, and they could have put that tag title match right on the PLE right there. So, but a really good kickoff match. Kabuki Warriors retain those tag titles, and they're going to go on to WrestleMania to defend those tag titles as well. So, who are they going to face? I don't know. But what else we got in my notes? I'm just going to go real quick. Yeah, Damage Control kept Indy Hartwell isolated just so she get that hot tag. That's But yeah, I still think that Indy should have been on the actual PLE instead of the kickoff show. They could have, like I said, they could have done something a little bit different. We open up with the Women's Elimination Chamber match, and this match right here, the Women's Elimination Chamber match, I felt was probably the best stories that they could have told in this match right here. Um, and I felt like this was Tiffany Stratton's time to shine. She nailed it, and um I feel that she is probably going to be a uh future WWE, whether it be SmackDown or Raw. I feel that she's going to be future WWE Women's Champion because she put on a performance of a lifetime in this match, and she didn't disappoint. She looked a little nervous coming down to the ring for the first time. Not going to lie on that one. I would be terrified going into an elimination chamber match if it was my first time going in there. But this is what they train for. They train to do these stunts, and I think she got even a Tiffy time chant from the crowd. So I mean, I think she's going to do very well in the long run. That loss, I don't think is going to hurt her. I think it's just only going to help her in the long run because I still think she's going to be someone that's going to be like a Bianca Belair, a Becky Lynch, a Charlotte, a Bailey. I still think that they have big plans for her down the line. And this was just a way to help her stock grow a little bit more. And yeah, so Becky Lynch winning. I mean, we all kind of called this one. Um, she's gonna face Rhea Ripley. Uh, well, actually, Corey Graves actually spoiled that one that she's gonna face Rhea Ripley. Uh, but yeah, so that's something I really wanted to talk to about. That Corey Graves kind of spilled the beans on commentary a little bit. That Rhea's gonna face Becky, and to be honest, that match hasn't even happened. Nia Jax and Rhea Ripley, so he kind of spoiled that match a little bit. So, but it doesn't really matter because that whole outcome was predictable to begin with. So, so yeah, that Becky Lynch won the Elimination Chamber match. She's gonna face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania for the women's title. Like I said, they even teased it at the Las Vegas press conference. So that was another thing that they did. So, but but yeah, let me talk to you about that one because at this one, it is definitely Tiffy time right now. So, all right. So now, I'm a master of photography now. So I love I've always been into film and the way how shots look and everything. So I'm just gonna give credit to where credit is due. Big ups to whoever picked that shot of the sun going down during the Judgment Day's entrance because I thought that was actually really, really clever and an awesome shot that they did. So, and just as I said, credit. I'm going to give credit to credit is due. Whoever whoever took got that shot of the sun going down during Judgment Day's entrance. It's just big ups to you guys. That was and WWE is the master of production and they know their shots. So it just adds to their repertoire as well. So I just want to give a comment that photography on that filmography was absolutely epic, great shot. And like I said, WWE is number one in production, and they're gonna get that one. So big up for that one. And as for the actual match now, um, this was an okay match. This one was an all right match. I thought this match was pretty good. Um, Obviously we knew Judgment Day was gonna win this one. Because I guess the plan is just for Judgment Day to face off against the Miz and R-Truth to build that story a little bit. And I feel that R-Truth really deserves that WrestleMania moment right there. You know? I feel that R-Truth really deserves that WrestleMania moment. And he's gonna he's definitely gonna get it right there. So, but yeah. Remember, if you have not voted for the Geek yet, please go out and vote for Geek. I'm doing a campaign, so yeah, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and vote for me. I'm doing a campaign, so and if you're subscribed to the channel, that would help me out by a lot, you know. So yeah, just vote for Geek there. And back to the action. Uh yeah, like I said, our truth and the Miz, they're gonna get that WrestleMania moment. Our truth deserves it. He's been with the company. I believe it's been 20 years since our truth has been with the company. And yeah, so he deserves that WrestleMania moment, and he's definitely gonna get it. And the Judgment Day get the win in this one. And not only that, we're gonna get they're really going really hard on that TKO merger right now. So that TKO merger, man, is like ridiculous because they had for the past 2 weeks now they had UFC stars in the crowd and they've been pointing them out, and it's just gonna. I really hope they don't go in that direction where they're gonna make a UFC guy versus WWE guy, or they're gonna bring WWE guys into the ring and they're gonna do a cross merger. I really don't want to see that. Um, that's not something. I mean, and I'm sure the UFC fans don't want to see that. I really hope they really keep everything separately. Um, but yeah, that's just me. I think they should just keep it like separately and just WWE focuses on WWE, UFC focus on UFC, and that's what I think. So yeah, but does anyone think that there were way too many commercials? And not only were there just way too many commercials during a PLE, do you think they were just way too long and they were over exaggerated commercials? I think they should have what they should have done. They should because whatever happened to I'm from like I watched WWE back in the 2000s when there were only like 30-second WWE commercials. Now you go for like 2-minute commercials. Like I know we're just trying to support the WWE product and everything with those 2-minute commercials, but they're just way too long. I feel I just miss those 30-second commercials that WWE used to have. And that's just me, my opinion that what do you guys think? Do you guys think the commercials are way too long, or do you think that they could up them up a little bit because for 2 minutes? Because I honestly, as a fan, think these commercials are way too long, and that's my opinion right now. So, but it is really early in the morning. We get into Cody Rhodes, and we get into the Grayson Wall effect segment. Um, Grayson Waller trying to keep that heel heat with Austin Theory interrupting him. I thought that was great stuff that they tried to do. You know, uh, and I thought that was that. Yeah, that's just great stuff. But then we get into the Cody Rhodes segment with with Seth Rollins, and Cody calls out The Rock. Um, I think in this segment, I still think it's gonna be a tag match because Seth did tease that if you need it, I will be there. So whether we get Seth and Cody on night two, um, and then we get it. No, we get Cody and Seth against The Rock and Roman on night two, and then we get Roman and Cody on night one. I don't know what they're gonna do, but it looks really interesting. They teased it a little bit. I mean, we could also get it on night one as well because they teased that a tag match. So we'll have to wait and see where they're gonna go with this one. But yeah. Now on to the Elimination Chamber match. For this one, you're setting up like two to three different stories in this Elimination Chamber match. Now I feel that WWE is like if you think of WrestleMania, you think of WrestleMania and you think of you don't there's no more such thing as a one-on-one match for WrestleMania unless you're in the main event of WrestleMania. They set up these fatal four-way matches, five-way matches, battle royals. Um and it looked to me that they were trying to set up AJ versus LA Knight, and I believe it was a Logan Paul and Randy Orton. I still think that they don't do that, and they just turn this into a four-way because of how much time is literally involved in WrestleMania. So I think this match becomes a fatal four-way, and we get Drew versus Seth as well. Do we get Seth Rollins? Um, do we get Drew McIntyre costing maybe Seth at this match during the match with Roman and Cody? Maybe that sets up for night two as well. So we'll have to wait and see where the plans are gonna go. I mean, I could also see them doing a fatal five-way match, Ed, Kevin Owens in there. Um, but that's just the way that the story looks like it's going, though, because I just don't see them doing a singles match with LA Knight versus AJ Styles because I feel they're trying to keep as much time as they possibly can. So they'll probably and with AJ's back and injury and everything, I still think it keeps him not like limited from doing a lot. So I can see them doing either a fatal four-way or fatal five-way match at WrestleMania for the US title with Logan Paul. But I don't see them doing a singles match though. I just don't see it. So it's because you gotta cram in there just like so much wrestlers and everything. I just don't see them doing any singles matches. I see them doing like a multi-man match for that title. So yeah, we get into our main event, Rhea Ripley, but Rhea Ripley defends that title against Nia Jax, and this match told a very, very good story of how Rhea was home. It was her home country, and that she had to overcome a bigger force in Nia Jax. Really, really good storytelling. Really enjoyed it. Um, she won, retained with the Riptide. One cute thing about this match, I'm just gonna say, is that I feel I feel with this match, I feel with this match, they like they kind of botched a spot. I feel a little bit where where Nia Jax slammed Rhea through the table, and aren't the wrestlers just supposed to take the monitors off before slamming somebody through a table? I saw Rhea just hit it back burst through that monitor, so a little scared right there because somebody could get concussed. And I just feel that they weren't really safe in this match. Other than that spot, I felt that the match was perfectly fine. Good storytelling. Like I said, Rhea Ripley won with the Riptide, and yeah, so Rhea Ripley won with the Riptide, retained the title, and yeah, that's it. But my only gripe about the ending of this match was I felt they should have at least had Becky come out to confront Rhea Ripley at the end, like a little confrontation, just to set up for WrestleMania. They didn't do that. I get it; they wanted Rhea to come out with the pyro and everything, which would look really cool. But a little confrontation just so you could set up WrestleMania would have been cool. Even if Becky was on the stage and Rhea was looking at her from there. So just like a quick little visual like that, I think would have been really cool setting up going into WrestleMania. So anyway, 2024 is the year of the geek, and you have to vote for geek right there because there's the little QR code right there. 2024 is the year of the geek. I'm going to make podcasting great again because I'm going to go clean up the trash that are all those podcasters do. Because there is a lot of podcasters that are complete trash out there, and they they're just terrible. And we need, as the Geek Pit community over here, we need to go out there and we need to make podcasting great again. And if you are with me or if you're against me, good, because I really don't care. I'm going to make podcasting great again because 2024 is the year of the geek, and you have to vote for geek. And not only that, we will see you guys in the next one.